Because in HD, you can see off the reflection of a helmet. Master Chief's helmet on a spike!
Sup, viewers? So, today, we're doing angry, epic goblin heads. Or actually, candied goblin heads. So, first step, we need to make our goblin heads. One thing you want to make sure of is that the stems are out of all of them, which looks like Sid has already done a damn decent job on that. Aside from, Sid, why did you forget this one?
I forgot that one too. Should I sit here and strangle it until the stem comes off?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not working.
Yeah, man, you suck. So, yeah.
On to the cutting.
Yes. So with this, we gotta make our goblin heads. You'll see how.
This whole process is actually going to be the external parts of the goblins. Most of the goblin is just going to be this little baby right here. What you are seeing is actually going to turn out to be the ears and noses of the goblin heads, which we will attach via toothpicks for temporarily until we can get caramel aspect involved to allow sort of a glue to stick on there. Then remove the toothpicks before you take a bite, so you don't.
Yeah, that would suck.
So you don't kill yourself. You know, that whole spearing through. You could end up like Master Chief. Well.
Not cool.
Anyways, he's gonna sit there and cut, and I'm gonna join the process. So we'll get back to you in a bit. The carnage, the slaughter, the inhumane acts of goblins. Wait, they're not human, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's all good. So, we got our ears, got our nose, we got our goblin head. This is the point when you take a bunch of toothpicks, preferably 2 for each ear. 1 to put it in, 2nd for support. Like so. And then, rinse and repeat.
Then you move on to the nose. Little bitty nose that you chopped out. Everything's pretty much just triangles. You can make your ears look however you want to. You kind of made them all pointy.
Nose getting strapped on right there in the middle of the face. And that is not cool.
That's a failure. Failed. You put the nose on all crooked. Now granted, crooked noses do kind of match goblins, but it doesn't exactly help with the melding phase later on.
There we go.
Now to give them eyes. Best way to give Goblin eyes, just cut him out of his head.
This is the same method I used on Subject Alpha 37.
Me and your damn names. Could have just called him Charles.
I could have. But then I wouldn't have had Delta 33, and that one, oh, he was fun. He screamed oh so pretty. And then you impale.
The reaming phase. Come on, dude, get it in there.
And 1 goblin head.
1 goblin head. Or is it 7 goblin heads?
So now we gotta make our candy mixture. It's pretty basic, pretty straightforward. You take a cup of water, as we can see here. Cup of water. Throw that in a pan.
Put it on the medium heat, which we have not done yet.
And then we take 3 cups of sugar. 3 cups.
Out of the chug meter. That's because as you go farther down, it rakes you on your performance on, hey, good effort. And then once you reach the bottom, you're badass. Because if you can chug that much sugar, you're badass.
Just throw that on in there. Oh my god.
That's
a lot of sugar.
An incredible amount of sugar. Kind of look like the noodles from before.
Alright.
What we got here?
Go like a 1/4 cup of the
light corn syrup.
Light corn syrup. Yum. Just gonna let that drip in there. It takes it a minute. Then we gotta add our Red Hots. Delicious, delicious Red Hots. You put in about a 1/4 cup of these.
And the continuous shaking you're gonna hear after that is me chugging the other one.
You're gonna share those, right? As Sid breaks his teeth.
There we go.
Alright.
Awesome.
So our cornstarch still dripping in, but the important thing is you're gonna bring it to a medium heat, right there in the middle. Let it cook about 20 minutes. Bring it to a boil, and if you have a candied thermometer, great. If not, don't worry about it. Just bring it to a boil. All right. So if you got a candy thermometer, you want it to go to about 290 degrees Fahrenheit. The other trick is you do not stir this. You just let it cook. So we'll see you all in about 20 minutes.
And it looks like we're to a boil.
Alright, so once it's to a boil, you're going to take your candy goblin heads. You're going to turn the heat off. And you're going to tilt the saucepan to the side. Make sure you twirl around your candy goblin head. Or your goblin head. Get it all nice and covered. Put it on your wax paper for drying. And you're going to keep doing this.
Until the process is complete.
Thank you for completing what I was thinking.
Now, after he's going to continue doing that. Essentially, you're going to want to let these dry for about an hour. It's a good long time. What we're going for is pretty much as you can tell by these, it's not a caramel apple really. It's like a hard candy sort of apple. Maybe sort of like the crystal sticks that you may have had, something similar to that. We're not actually entirely sure, but we'll definitely fill you in when it's all hardened over. But for now, we're just gonna let that sit, and we'll check on it, make sure it's all solidified and whatnot before we come back to it. And hopefully, when we remove the toothpicks later, everything will actually be in place from the actual candy. So we'll get back to you guys. Welcome back. We think they're all done. We checked on it a little earlier, and we lost the nose on one of them. It looks like some of it has actually, even though it's cold, did not solidify. So something to keep in mind. It could have just been like when we were boiling it, it didn't exactly cohere everything else as it did. But this is what we're looking at right now, which is essentially
Wax paper was a bad idea.
Yeah, even though it's kind of what they tell you to use in situations like this. These are all completely stuck to the pan.
Hold on, lift it up.
Whoop.
Hey, it came unstuck.
Wax paper is tearing. Now, we're going to try and go ahead and get these out.
No, hold on. We're going to use a different knife. Serrated.
I need a point.
Oh.
Now, it's chipping away all nicely, so hopefully when we get these out, we can go ahead and peel away. But this might have to be an adventure off camera, because this is going to take some time. So essentially what we're going to do here is just remove the toothpicks and kind of show you.
The more hands you can get and the more people on this one,
the better. But take you get a Leatherman or something like that, just go ahead and grab onto that, because you're not going to be able to do it with your own freaking fingers. We've tried. Now let's see if we can get this nose to come out and stay, which looks like it will, right on. And over here.
That one came out surprisingly easy.
So these toothpicks are actually doing okay, and it looks like the ears are staying on, so cool. Now the problem's gonna be is removing this later on with everything still intact. Ideas?
Next time, I'm gonna go with recommending a heavily greased pan. Sid, we've gone like a week without an injury, so I mean, because you blew yourself up last week.
Oh, there goes an ear, man.
Well, you pried the ear off. That's your own fault.
I'm trying to pry underneath this thing. You see? I mean, it's kind of working, ish, give or take.
There we go.
There we go.
Well, hopefully yours come out with a little better than ours.
Nope.
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 How is it?
But it does taste good. Wrong tube. Wrong tube. Okay. we will catch you guys on the next episode, which we actually don't have anything planned as of now. So,
also, have a very happy and safe All Hallows Eve.
Till next time, farewell and happy Halloween.
I want to do it. Let's draw straws.
Jack said we should work together.
3 of a kind.
Birds of a feather,
Now and forever. La 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 la.